Well, hello and welcome back to Star Citizen University, and we're just enjoying some of the fruits of our labours here, just chilling out with a cold drink at the pool in the luxury yacht. But, the thing about luxury yachts is that usually you've got to break a few laws on the way to getting one. So, this video is about what happens when you break the law in Star Citizen. And what happens is you end up in Klescher Rehabilitation Facility. It will happen if it hasn't happened already. So this is about how do you get out of Klescher as quickly as possible. Now, I'm going to cover the two recommended ways. There is the third way, which is a prison break. The problem with a prison break is that you come out and you've still got a crime stat, so you're just going to end up back in again. So it doesn't really fit into the ethos of this video, but if anyone does want to see the prison break, then by all means leave a comment and we'll get that done at some point. But this is going to be about how do you get out of Klescher as quickly as you possibly can. And without further ado, let's go to Klescher. So when you first appear in Klescher, this is where you will be, in a very tasteful orange prison outfit, lying on your bed in your cell.
Hello and welcome. You have been placed in a Klescher Rehabilitation Facility for violation of local law.
So,
So you're interested in our work release program? It's pretty simple, lots of fun, and teaches you a valuable skill. Retrieve a multi-tool from the commissary unit and proceed into one of the authorized mining tunnels. Look for any potentially valuable minerals and harvest them with the multi-tool. Deposit them in one of the mineral hoppers and you'll be issued a time reduction chit based on the total value of the deposit.
so yeah, it's given us a lot of talk there saying that, yeah, you can go and mine your way out of prison. First of all, you've got to know how long your sentence actually is. And to do that, that central console down there has some terminals. Now, it's a bit of a run down there, but the good thing about Klescher is that it doesn't have much in the way of gravity. So if you aim right, we'll just kind of float down. Take a bit of damage, but, not the end of the world. And click the screen. And we have 2 hours to spend in this lovely establishment. So, there's 2 ways of getting out of Klescher. One is to do as they recommend, which is to go mining. We can see here where the work mines are. But the second way, and usually considered to be the easiest, or the easier of the 2 options, is to go and do the missions, which we'll have a wee look here. And we'll see we only have one choice of mission, and that is maintenance. So one of our oxygen dispensers has suffered a technical error, yada yada yada, that's fine. So we need to go and fix an oxygen machine. Now it's telling us at the top there that we need to go to route 1 and then depth 11. So this is going to take a wee bit of time to find. But let's have a little look at the work mines. Couple of choices here, commissary there.
When venturing out, always keep an eye on your oxygen levels. Although there are
You can actually select some stuff
if
if you're going to be in here a very, very long time. But we don't have any merits. We've got no credits to buy anything here. What we will have, though, is a mining tool. You come equipped with one of those and your basic prison spacesuit. So we have the equipment that we need to mine, but on this particular occasion we are not going to mine, we're just going to try and do maintenance. So we've left the armistice on, which means other players can kill us and we can kill other players. You can punch them to death, or you can use a mining tool, or I believe there's also a knife lying around somewhere if you're clever enough to find it. So we can see here that is a 3, so that is route number 3, we don't want that. Route number 2 over there. But no, we want route number 1, so that's fine. Down into the mines we go. It's quite atmospheric down here. we've got, as I say, two choices. We can do the maintenance one, or if we come across any gems, then we can mine those as well. It's unlikely that we're going to find gems on this level. It's only on level 1 now. Really, you have to go down to, in my experience anyway, something past level 6 before you've really got much of a chance of finding gems. So you just go round and you look for these numbers. Let's take us into level 2. Or depth 2. You can kind of jump in here because the gravity's so low. It's a smoother way of travelling. The only thing we've really got to worry about here is oxygen. So we're just looking to see if we can see which way we need to be going to find the next number down to level 3. A lot of these will be dead ends. Sometimes worth exploring for minerals, but as I say, we're not going to find them this high up, so we're highly unlikely to. So there's number 3 over here. And so we go. I'll cut back when we've dropped down some more levels. It's basically more of the same. Okay, so we're on level 6, and we've, strangely enough, found a corpse. But what we've also found is an oxygen machine, so we're going to use this just to top off. There's no reason not to if you find a working oxygen machine. Whenever you see one. I mean, we're actually going to try and find one to repair here, but yeah, we'll just top up the tanks. Save ourselves any real problems. So we're heading into level 7 now, and I will cut away and come back to level 10, because I appreciate that whilst you're here to watch Star Citizen content, you don't really want to watch somebody just running through the mines. Alright, so we're just in level 10 now. It's taken a few minutes to get to here. When I say a few minutes, I mean 3 or 4. It's not a long time, but yeah, it's a big place, this mine. And as I say, there are 3 different routes, or 3 different versions of the mine, really. So we're just looking for number 11, which is where we should find our machine that needs fixed. That's it, going to be it over there, I think. Yeah. So we just got to find the oxygen machine down here. And there's one. And we can see by the red screen that it is goosed, so...
Due to your recent actions, we've reduced time on your sentence. Isn't that great?
Congratulations.
Well,
Your required
what?
sentence in our facility. We at Klescher Rehabilitation are extremely proud to have played a role in your rehabilitation and hope that you've used this time to better yourself as a human and as a member of civilized society.
So as you can see, it's a remarkably upbeat place, Klescher. They genuinely believe in your rehabilitation. Now from there, we got quite a lot of merits from that. It might have wiped out most, if not all, of the sentence. So I could run back up and check that. What I would more likely to do, though, most of the time, is actually just backspace myself and essentially suicide back into the cell block, because from there, that would, well, just get us back up to the surface very, very quickly, and we've got nothing to lose at this point by doing so. So, however, as we're here, we'll find some minerals just to make absolutely certain that we've got enough. And I'll just show you quickly the. Doubtless you probably already know how to hand mine, but seeing as we're here, it's a learning opportunity, so we'll just have a run around. Sometimes it's a bit easier with the mining tool out. It's normally default button 4 to pull the multi-tool out, and we're just looking to see if we can find gems anywhere. Right, so yeah, here we go. We have some dolivine. So we'll right click to turn on the mining tool, turn on the power, the mouse wheel, our power up, till we're in that green on the left hand side of the heads up display. And we just hold it in the green until the rock shatters, and we're good to go. Just wheel down a bit so we're staying in the green. Basically all of the mining is essentially the same, it's just the layout is slightly different. Just gentle movements of the mouse wheel to keep it in the green as much as possible. Not in the red, or else that happens. Basically the rock will explode if you're in the red. For too long, I thought I had it there. Okay. Alright, so now that we have broken the rock, it's just a question of physically grabbing and storing the dolivine. Fortunately we do have a certain amount of inventory because we have a nice prison issue backpack. So grab all of these rocks. And obviously doing this does rather preclude us from suiciding our way back up, so we're going to have to do the run back up again with our gems. And as soon as I finish picking these up, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'll cut back once.
Attention! Attention!
Oh.
Please direct your attention towards the front gates. One of our guests has completed their rehabilitation and is being released. Let's give them a round of applause. Good luck back in the world, civilian.
Yeah, overwhelmingly upbeat. Somebody's on their way out. Good times. Could have been us. Right, I don't think it's going to let me pick this one up. Oh, it is. Right, okay. So that's fine. We've got our dolivine. That is a very quick how to hand mine in prison. And now we're just going to go up to the terminals and hand this in. And I will come back when we've done that.
Here's a friendly reminder to leave all materials found during mining expeditions outside the living area. These might contain contaminants that may be harmful to other inmates.
Your sentence has been reduced again. Keep it up.
Alright, so we're just going to go back to the central terminal and we're going to check and see what our status is if we're actually ready for release. And we are. So, good times. That's basically it. We are free to go. Alright, so that's us free to go. We just need to walk out here and through the doors and up the elevators and we are free again. Thank you very much for watching. Fly safe out there. And just to let you know, Star Citizen University is an org in the game. We aim to flatten the learning curve for any new players. So if you're interested in giving us a look and learning with us, or possibly even helping us teach people, then the links will be in the video description down below. Usual stuff, hit and subscribe and like and all of that good stuff because it gets these videos seen by more people. And thanks again for watching and take it easy. Cheers guys.